Anything else on the killer yet? So could we, to get started, we need a very specific kind of location for you, for our horror movie. We need a location that is bigger than this room, but smaller than an airport where nothing could possibly go wrong.
A butcher shop.
A butcher shop. Thank you. Say cheese.
Photo bomb. All right, I'm gonna jump into everything today.
Bro, just be cool, man.
Okay.
Like this is really cool. Like this meat here, like this represents kind of like me and how I'm awesome and how I bring energy to everyone. You know.
Are you gonna sacrifice your life for everyone? Because that's what these animals did.
Mark, I know this is weird for you because you're a vegan, but I mean, this is just the field. You just have to accept.
I'm just looking for a single fucking place where I can put this harvest loaf down where it's not going to become saturated with blood.
It says here right in the butcher's manual that animals want to die.
Was that written by an animal? I don't think so.
Well, if they could talk, they would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So there
probably
we go.
like a psychologist in Michigan State probably like analyzed it and figured it out.
This is written by a psychologist at Michigan State.
There you go.
Can you at least try to cheer up? You're going to be in the background of all of the yearbooks, all of my yearbook spread with your sour face.
I am sorry.
Oh, Dan, I meant to tell you, the yearbook spread from the supplement from last spring looked amazing.
Thanks. This is where I shine.
Why don't you just do it already?
What are you talking about? I'm just playing with a knife. I have no intentions of using it.
Wow. I meant approach day.
Hey Dan,
What?
I don't want my photo in that yearbook.
You've had your photo taken a lot, like mugshots. Like, you thought you'd be used to it.
Listen, we all know that I'm the bad boy of this field trip. We don't need to go on record. Everybody here knows that I'm the baddest bad boy
Yes,
here.
you're the fattest bad boy in school.
You're the
Right,
bad
that's what it
boy.
is. It's teenage rotary. Every one of us has a certain part of the rotary, of the sprockets. Rotary.
Alright, Spaz.
So what's your sprocket? How do you plug it?
Photo bomber. I'm always trying to jump into people's photos.
And I guess I would be like the center of it, right?
You got it.
There
Yes.
you go. All right, guys.
I'm sorry, I think Mr. Williams would be at the center of it as the academic advisor of this field trip. Mr. Williams would be at the center.
I mean, he's not even here. So when he's not here, I'm the center of it, and I'm giving energy to everybody. Okay? Just
You got a point.
Here,
I like
you
the energy.
There you go.
I'm going to be photobombing you all day, Eva.
Go for
I know
it.
what I would be. I'd be the sense of realism because I'm the only one that realizes that we're not going to be anything after we graduate.
So deep, Jamie.
Well, I guess I'm the one that changes the subject from awkward conversation. But I say I'd also be the book learner.
Jamie, are you playing Spin the Knife?
I'm just spinning a knife. It's not a game.
There are a lot of knives here, though.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of knives you could spin.
You guys, where did Mr. Williams go? Like, this is a very dangerous place for us to be having an overnight field trip in the first place.
He said he was just getting a demonstration for the taxidermy demonstration.
Yeah, he said he had to go back to the supply closet.
The supply closet at this combination butcher shop taxidermist?
They got a lot of supplies for those two things.
They label the models very clearly.
Well, I wish you would hurry.
Me too.
Alrighty, got a couple supplies. Can I grab from the top here? Look at this. Oh.
We see in this room that the bottles are very clearly labeled. Taxidermy supplies over here and butcher supplies over here.
The shelf that he's pulled from is sort of half and half. There's some fennel, some formaldehyde, some smoked sea salt, some chlorine.
Behind him, there are all sorts of taxidermied animals. There's a sheep, there is the head of a cow, and just a bunch of birds.
There is a rack here with spoons, and the rack is labeled brain scooping spoons.
There is a hunk of cow meat just hanging from the ceiling being dried, and there's the skin of the cow waiting to be stuffed over here.
Slowly, the cow waiting to be stuffed, eyes open.
The cow ever so slowly steps towards our teacher advisor.
The bell on the cow goes clang clang, clang clang.
The cow moves over to the brain-picking spoons. Picks the red one.
Clang, 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 clang.
The cow nuzzles Mr. Wallace's shoulder.
The cow takes the spoon and bashes his head with it. And bashes.
Grabs some anise from the shelf, scoops his scalp off, and throws some anise on
And then grabs some fennel and pours it in his mouth, and then looks and said, "Crap, I thought this was formaldehyde." Pours it in his mouth.
It's way worse. Takes two sprigs of rosemary and shoves them up his nose violently.
Actually smells all right though.
The cow gets up on 2 hands, 2 feet, obviously, and ties his wrists together with string.
The
and
cow
opens
takes
the oven.
him and moves him closer into the oven and setting it on a nice, even broil.
And then just before throwing him into the oven, the cow's 2 front legs, which are actually human arms inside of a cow's leg skin, just gently, oh so gently, snap his neck.
The cow then returns to his original resting place and closes his
Hey,
Want to try some meat?
want to try some harvest loaf?
What's in it? I'm here for trying whatever.
It's mostly grains and spices.
Okay.
Are you gluten intolerant?
No.
Okay. There's a lot of wheat.
No, I'm normal. Forgive me.
Just tear off the pieces. Okay, that's a big piece for somebody who's trying for the
No,
first
no,
time.
but sandwich it in between the pork.
Hey, but what? All
Go
right.
back. Okay, you tried it. Go back.
Well, thanks for trying. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Mark, I know it's tough, man. I know it's tough. I know you're forced to come here to this little shop, but I really appreciate you coming here.
I'm glad to be here because I think I can be a positive influence on everybody else.
No, I think that's my rule.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do.
I'm a student. I'm on every club. Everyone loves me.
And you're murdering animals every day you are.
You say murder, I'm saying I'm feeding people. Okay. All right. This gravy, this tough loaf.
Harvest.
Yes.
As Eva looks at her own meat slab here, she sees a finger with a very distinct class ring from Grand Valley State University, alma mater of Mr. Williams.
What's wrong? Having second thoughts about me? You really
No,
look at it, you can see that it was an
look at this fucking thing with this thing.
Oh, nice, guys. Nice trick. What?
No, I was gonna get a scholarship in this college, and this is Mr. Wilson's goddamn ring.
Oh!
Hey, Jamie.
Hey.
A lot of sausage in here.
Dan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Ask me anything.
I wanted to try to be the cool kid by being all dark, but I think I'm just freaking everyone out.
I think you're amazing at it. You should keep doing it.
Really? I mean, I do think about the enveloping fastness of death pretty much every day. I mean, if you think that's cool.
More than cool. It's hot.
You know, I know that they say that it's just sort of the people who can't get in the other clubs that do yearbook, but I thought the content over the captioning was really spectacular. And I don't use that word a lot, especially not when describing fonts.
Still reeling from that initial dig. But thanks.
Well, I mean, I'm just real. If you're gonna love me, Dan, you gotta love me even though I'm sometimes too real.
I want you to be the realist.
Really?
Did you just flinch?
I'm sorry.
Am I that much of a loser?
I mean, you are.
Stupid yearbook! Stupid, 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 stupid!
No. You're.
How could you ever love me? I'm just a stupid photojournalist.
Well,
Hey, book learn.
Yeah? What do you want? Look, I know you're the baddest kid in school, okay?
I'm a bad boy.
I know you're a bad boy. Look, just leave me alone. What do you want?
I just want to know if you want to get bad at this trick.
I mean, I wanted to go to college, and I don't want to ruin my chances of that.
Oh, yeah?
But I want to be cool. Bad stuff you talking about.
we see that we're in a room full of packaged meats, but in the corner is a taxidermy cow.
Listen, if everywhere I show up, I leave my signature.
What's that?
I just rip stuff up. That's what I do. That's how I become a bad boy, man.
That's your signature move, all right.
You ever go to like a 7-Eleven that's like open bags of potato chips? That's me.
That was you? Oh, man! The cops were really mad about that.
Yeah, they were.
That made the front page of the school newspaper.
You remember all those books in the library that were all ripped up?
No! I love
The
books!
taxidermy cow moves ever closer, until its taxidermy cow chin is right over his left shoulder.
If that's what being bad is, I don't know if I want to be bad.
Well, you gotta make a decision. Because tonight, you're either gonna become a man, or you're gonna become a bad boy.
The taxidermy cow makes direct eye contact with Steve.
Can I ask you to clarify? Greg,
Yeah.
did we move over to the left?
Oh, what's up?
Well...
Stop it! So,
The taxidermy cow reveals a knife and moves it into Steven's neck!
Oh my god! I need to go to college!
The cow grabs him, retrieves the knife. Blood spurts everywhere. Holds him steady. and then starts to carve him up into cuts of meat.
I'm leaving!
He cuts out a prime rib, a sirloin, a T-bone, a New York strip.
Oh God! I just want to be a bad boy.
In a sickening move, the cow picks up a steak.
Don't shake my meat at me.
It was a finger, guys. It was clearly a finger
That was a
in the
finger.
sandwich.
Okay, I kicked away the ring. That would have been proof. I'm sorry about that. Finger. All right, I'm telling you.
I see the finger,
Okay,
all right?
all right.
Okay. Whoa, wait.
We were just we're preserving evidence. I'm just saying that.
Hey guys, listen. Steven's dead.
Whoa! Why do you have blood splatter on you, Greg?
Got real wild in there. Got real wild. This thing came out.
You do it because you're the bad boy.
You're the bad
so
boy.
naturally,
That's
like,
true.
you have
Reality
to
is-
I understand how you might think that because I'm the bad boy who tears stuff up. His body is literally torn
Tear
up.
Steven up.
No, I
Did you
didn't.
tear him up like a bag of chips?
No, but I understand why you'd say that. Well, listen, I fought this thing like for an hour. I was in there just fighting. It was like this.
Whoa.
I said no pictures, man.
Well, how
Okay?
you were fighting for an hour? How did Steven get killed? Couldn't he have, in that hour, been able to run away?
Listen, I'm just trying to tell you. I'm trying to show you my rep, my bad boy rep. It was getting bad in there.
Okay, well, hey, there are 2 murders, all right? We got a finger here. We're gonna assume he's dead. All right? He's been dead. Okay?
Unless there's no murders. Unless this is a joke. Unless you're playing a joke, Greg, and the finger was your
Steven's
joke.
head rolls in.
Just to get rid of things, not pleasant.
You guys, what's going on? I was walking by and I got hit in the face with Steven's head.
He's dead. Mr. Wilson, this is his finger, and we're presuming he's dead.
Also, is there a little girl in here? I heard screaming.
Okay. All right.
There's only one thing to do right now. So we just need to split up. There's
Why don't I call the police?
Everyone knows cell phones don't work around taxidermy equipment.
Duh!
I don't even read books. I know that Steven's book said that.
Then I'll just go outside on the sidewalk.
I wouldn't do that.
No, let him do it. Maybe.
The door's locked, guys.
Let's break a window.
Good!
Mylar!
Mark, give me some of that top loaf. Give me some of that top loaf. That'll break the window. Give me some of that loaf. No?
Give me the harvest loaf. It's right here.
Yeah,
There are bars outside the window, Eva. There are
Still want to
bars.
get rid of it. Okay.
No one escapes.
What?
Back to splitting up.
Oh, we always compare. I've grown to love you. I've grown to love you and accept you for who you are as a non-meat eater, abnormal person with gluten deficiencies.
We're in the gravy room, so there's this big cauldrons of like hot bubbling turkey and beef and chicken gravy.
There you go.
A whole fucking room for gravy. It's such a messed up place. This is so much worse than I thought it was going to be.
Mom, you don't use gravy? Come on, man. There's no meat in this.
popping up from one of the gravy vats, a cow's head. Just like Apocalypse Now.
Well, these can't have meat in them. I mean, there's different kinds of gravy. This one's kind of orange looking.
Hey, I tried your tough loaf. Why don't you try some of this gravy?
The cow slowly emerges from the gravy and awkwardly climbs up the door. This didn't look nearly as cool as he thought it would.
I think I'm having a vegan hallucination. Do you see a cow drenched in gravy?
I do. It's kind of a dream and a nightmare.
Are you the spirit of a slaughtered animal?
The cow looks at Mark dead in the eyes, grabs a hold of its own udders, and squeezes acid into his face! The cow vigorously milks itself into his face!
Here's some gravy.
Oh, I can taste the beef!
I could walk away.
And be okay.
But you can't walk away because the cauldrons of gravy are creating a gravy waterfall barricade from the door!
What the hell?
Alright, what's
happening?
Okay. I just,
The cow takes razor sharp hooves and walks towards Eva and takes them and smashes her temples.
I love you. Why would you get me?
Mark works his way over to the wall. He's putting his hands just in big things of meat, and the meat is just getting all of his hands and fingers. And his cellular biology is changing on the inside. His nascent allergy to meat is now starting to change and metastasize, and his organs are just growing and bigger, and his body is puffing up.
Something really gross and weird is happening to me!
Mark just inflates incredibly, and his left eye pops right out of the socket.
He explodes! His juice is going into the gravy. And although no one will ever know this, the gravy tastes delicious.
Guys!
Nothing happened here. There was no kissing at all.
Kissing?
No, there was no kissing.
Guys!
No
Mark and Eva are dead!
What?
Yeah, I totally just wanted to go and get a quick, selfie shot in the gravy room, and then I saw that they were both dead, and, Mark was all bloated because of the meat, and Eva's brain was crushed.
It's really detailed.
It's in my brain forever.
I know this is neither the time nor the place, but Jamie, I can't die a virgin.
Hey, while we're at it, Jamie, I can't die a virgin either.
What? Well, I think there's an easy solution.
Yeah, you tell him, Jamie. You tell him. All right. Gosh.
We'll be back.
Those two. Yeah. I'm sure glad that they aren't gonna die.
I guess the thing that disappoints me most is that, I don't know, all I've wanted is to taste the sweet victory of death, and now my friends are, and I haven't gotten the chance yet.
I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe you could always just wait for the obvious killer to come for you.
Stuart and Jamie are in the rotisserie room. So we just see like rotisseries spinning with chickens and pigs and cows.
I suppose, but I feel like if you have to work for it, it's just not worth it, you know? I want the killer to be able to find me, you know?
Oh yeah, like you really, like you don't want to feel like you're working too hard to get
I know,
killed.
do I seem desperate?
Some of the pieces of meat on the rotisseries are clearly pieces of Steven, but these two are perceptive enough to pick out the differences.
I guess I know what you mean. Like you want to feel like, you know, like you're sought after.
Exactly.
Yes, that's something that
I mean, everyone wants to have sex with me, but I'm the only woman left on this trip, so that's not that hard. I mean, like, if I were gonna get murdered right now, then I would know that there was something really special about me, you know?
A spike goes through Jamie's stomach.
The cow comes out from behind, picks Jamie up, and sets her onto the spindle, and then just starts rotisserie. With a little butter, a little barbecue sauce. And this cow can just set it and forget it. It doesn't have to worry about it. Get on here, and just do his thing, go off, make some side vegetables, whatever else. You can just set it and forget it.
She does that for hours.
The cow comes back in 2 hours.
Great.
And that cow, before taking a slice, says, "You were special to me."
We're losing our virginity, Stuart.
no, Jamie is dead.
You can look.
Oh, okay. It's I didn't want to, like, you know.
Guys, I'm freaking out.
I'm pretty freaked out too.
I am freaked out.
I'm totally freaked out.
Because I don't know if you noticed, but I'm really not a bad boy.
No,
We kind of put the pieces together.
I just wanted to jump in people's photos. That's it.
I
That's how I was gonna be, like, I was gonna exist in high school. It's just like that. That was all I wanted to be.
I just wanted to have a nice yearbook spread. I just wanted to have all of our friends in the yearbook to have a nice memory of high school. But some people are more concerned about their vegan cookbooks. Some people are more concerned about photobombing. Some people are busy covering up the fact that they're big girls. And I've had it.
Dan stares at Stuart with a bovine stare.
You've ruined my friends for 4 fucking years! You've been in every picture! I just wanted a nice book! I'm sorry this ruined the moment. I'm sorry, I can't let this get out.
Dan takes off his shirt, revealing the cow suit underneath, complete with head and bell.
Hey, did you tear up those bag of chips?
What?
Break makes through the butcher shop, running through.
I
And Greg throws all the knives he can behind him.
They get to the front door, and just as Greg tries the knob, the door opens. I heard there was some stuff going on here. I'm from Compassion Over Killing. We're here to talk to people about
Shut up!
And now Greg runs through the open door, still chased. And they run by a bakery and a candlestick maker.
And a church! And another gift shop!
And a Yankee Candle! And a Bed Bath & Beyond! And a Baby Gap!
And another butcher shop, and they run in.
And now they're back in the butcher shop and they confront each other.
I didn't want it to end this way, Greg.
Well, I just wanted you remembered as a bad boy. There's only one way to become a bad boy.
What is that?
Yankee Candles.
That smells awful. No, I'm allergic! I'm allergic!
He bursts into flames!
Because the cow soup is flammable.
I wanted to win a pacemaker award.
Did you guys get your yearbooks yet?
Oh, yes! Oh, yes.
All right, have a look.
Little
Wow.
shots.
Oh my God, this is like the best one ever. Oh my God, that's so funny. Hey, mine's already signed.
Oh, my
Oh,
son too.
mine's signed too. Every page, in fact, is signed by Dan.
Just says move. Guess it's glad he's dead, huh?
He was crazy.
All right. So much, Josh. That's
Yeah.
all. Oh, okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just gonna move on, people, just in case.
Thank you for guys.